Hello everyone, this is going to be my second tutorial on my blog. This time we are going to speak about an app that is already quite used in Instagram and IM, so it is well known, but maybe for beginners it'll be a little help. It is called Rays. Rays is an app that introduces rays into inside spaces through the branches of a tree or through the clouds of a sky. It works in the following way. It detects which pixels are dark or black and which pixels are white or so it introduces light through white or very light pixels, not through dark pixels. Let's see, it's very easy to use. The first thing when you open it, it opens the photo roll so you can import a picture. We're going to use a picture of Santa Sofia in Istanbul, one of the most important buildings in the world. So you see here, if you touch this symbol, this is the original photo. This one is the photo with the light. This one takes away the parameters that we are going to manipulate, and it brings them back. This turns to it resets the parameters. These are questions, information, and save. So the first thing when you open the picture is you see here a slight dot. The light is the source of illumination of light. It depends on where you post it. The light comes through the windows. As you can see, it detects that it has to come through the windows, not through dark spaces, or it should not. So this is a window. You see, it takes a little time to so the app thinks what it has to do, and it takes it a little time. So what are the parameters to manipulate? The length of the ray, you can make it bigger or smaller. This is another parameter that I never use because I don't understand it very well, the threshold. It's like a contrast. If you turn it the highest, it seems as though there was no ray at all. If you turn it to the lowest, it seems as though the ray was bigger. But it has nothing to do with the length. The length of the ray is here. Then we have the brightness. The higher the brightness, the more light comes into it, or the brighter the picture is. I don't like to put it very high. And then something I like very much is that we can manipulate the color. So in case we have a golden picture, let's say a sunset or a sunrise, you see the color of the ray varies completely. You see here it is like golden. In case it is of cold morning, we could say the wheel outside just chooses the color, and once you have choose the color, you choose the intensity of the color. Well, I prefer always to use white light, but in case you have a golden picture, you may use it and manipulate it. If you turn it here, then it will be as white as possible. Then we have the ray opacity. If you turn it all to 0, it seems as though you had not introduced any ray at all. You see the difference between the original picture and the picture we're working with. So, and then this one, I don't understand it very well, the source opacity. You turn it out, you see what the picture turns into. Well, it seems very beautiful, but it's not the intention I'm using rays for. So what I want is to use natural light inside Santa Sofia. Then so what you have to do is always play, and find what you like most. Play with length, play with the threshold, brightness, and play also with the ray opacity and the place where you put the ray. You see the difference, no? The source of the light is upwards. Here it doesn't come through the vault, but it comes through the windows. If you turn it this way, the light comes. So it's very easy and very natural to do. Here and here you would save it. Now let's see another example. This time a light coming through a tree that it had originally. So let's see the original picture. You see the sun wasn't here, but it was not high enough, or it was not clear enough, this part of the tree, so the light would not come inside through the branches. Now let's see, this is the picture we are manipulating, and same thing. You see now, if we put the source of the light. Here, light doesn't come through this dark part, but through the parts that are already white. And to me, it is the same thing. It's just a question of playing and manipulating the different parameters, length, threshold. Here, you see, to me, it doesn't. It's like contrast, the highest value of contrast. Then brightness, once more. This is too unnatural to me, so that's why I don't like to use. I like to use rays, but in a very subtle way. So it doesn't seem that you have used it, just to add a little light. But that depends on everyone. So rays opacity and source intensity. You see, no? If we come this way, it's like, I don't know, putting out of focus. So let's see. Okay. So that's all. Then you would save it and nothing else. So I hope you like it, and I hope to have been helpful. In case you have any questions, just let me know through my email or through my web. Thank you. Through my blog, I meant. Bye-bye.